I'm Adam Petticini.
We've locked the doors. The music is pumping, the champagne is flowing because we are at Inside Out's Mardi Gras Kikki.
Of course, it is the 35th Mardi Gras parade today. We are so close here, we're right on the corner and we'll be able to see all the action really close and up live.
We have the best seats in the house because we are at the Oaks Hyde Park Plaza, as close as you can possibly get to the action.
It's all about dressing up, it's all about having fun, and we have got a fantastic show for you tonight.
Who have we got?
Charmaine Ingram, we've got James Saunders, and we have Alan Clark. We also have Matty Shields from Australia's Got Talent doing a live performance upstairs with his big pole, swinging around and doing crazy stuff.
Working some magic on the pole. Probably not the only person this evening. Now we also have Carl Olsen out on the street, the boys from the Horizon web series. We have Boaz, we have Patrick and Indigo, some of the actors. We also have the gorgeous Becky Cole, the country and western music singer, and her beautiful partner Libby O'Donovan. And we also have Jai Wallace, who is not only walking around in his briefs, and if you've seen the body on this man, you'll know that this is something that we all need to see, but he's painted in all the colours of the rainbow, representing Mardi Gras, looking unreal. And last but not least,
we do have one special glamorous lady, Amelia.
Living her bedazzled life, we have the gorgeous Bryn Edelston. Adam, you're looking gorgeous this evening.
Thank you, Amelia. Yes, I had this specially made for the Mardi Gras.
Loving the pants.
Do you like the pants?
I love the pants.
A little bit of a bum squeeze. Wowee.
What a bum to put in them.
Yeah, and let's have a look at this, Amelia. Come on.
If you
Your
insist.
turn a little bit.
Wowee.
Wowee.
To Jason Brunston, speaking of bums.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You did very well. I'm a very spoiled girl.
So we're absolutely pumped for tonight. We've got a huge show ahead of us. I can actually hear the music and people getting warmed up downstairs. So I don't know where this night's going to go, but I'm certainly very excited about it.
Yeah, and wherever it goes, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited to see what's happening down there on the street. So why don't we cut to that spunky Carl Olsen to see what's happening down on the Oxford Street Parade.
Hey guys, as you can see, the party is already starting. We're a long way away from the start of the parade, but I've done my rain dance. I had my galoshes on before, but now I've got the Elvis shoes on. We are getting ready to party. The crowd is here. Let's go say hello to some of the crowd. Guys, happy Mardi Gras! Are you excited?
Very excited.
Is this your first Mardi Gras?
Yes, my first one.
Where are you from?
From Melbourne.
All the way from Melbourne, they've come on down here. Let's go on down here, folks. Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
Where are you guys from?
Germany!
Germany! Sprechen Sie English?
Yes.
What are you expecting to see tonight?
A lot of dicks.
Oh. There could quite possibly be a few dicks here. Look at the crowd over here. It's already started to build up. It's going to be an absolutely awesome night, folks. Cross back to you. I'm going to chat to you later. Bye-bye.
Hello, we're super excited to have in the studio with us today. We've got Alan Clark, Charmaine Ingram and James Saunders. Both Charmaine and Alan, you guys have been quite heavily involved in the Indigenous media of late. Charmaine, you've taken a job with ABC.
I have of recent, yes, the last few weeks I'm working on the 7:30 report there, State Line. But previously I was a video journalist at National Indigenous Television, their news service, as well as presenting and reading the news there as well.
Great.
And I used to actually work with Alan in the same building at SBS. So.
Charmaine and I worked together for about a year, I'd say, before you took off and jumped ship to ABC. I work at SBS as a senior journalist for the current affairs team, so I work across different programs, Living Black, World News Australia, and we get to travel the country and bring stories to the mainstream of Indigenous Australia.
Great. And so would that make you one of the only gay Indigenous presenters, right?
Maybe, I think.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a bit of a sweeping statement, isn't it?
Indigenous, maybe one of the few Aboriginal news presenters.
I think on mainstream television,
yeah, great.
It's really strange when you look at it like that, but it's probably true. But you know, I'm older now, and someone like Charmaine, who's a young, you know, up and comer, it's great to see that, you know, in our television, you know, system.
Yeah.
So for so long, Indigenous news have been dictated by non-Indigenous people. So it's great to see, you know, Aboriginal journalists, you know, working mainstream and actually being able to get their perspective, their worldview across.
being a part of the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, and so what can we
Yes.
expect to see from the Indigenous community in the Mardi Gras tonight?
Oh, look, we have a stellar lineup for you guys. Indigenous Australians have always been heavily involved in the Mardi Gras, being a minority group as the gay and lesbian community has, so it's always been quite fitting for us to kind of magnetise towards each other. This year, as with the last several years since 2009, we've got the first Australian float.
Ooh, first cab off the rack, eh?
Yes, and
Nice.
basically us guys, we're going to be leading out over 10,000 people in the march, and it's apparently
That's
the
unreal.
biggest registration yet.
Awesome.
Excellent, cool.
And what's the theme for your float?
Well, this year we're going on the whole sapphires theme. So yes, we can expect to see lots of sequins, beehives, anything in the 60s. And
So standard Mardi Gras
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of attire, really.
Great.
Yeah, exactly. They should just
Brilliant.
call it the Sapphires March.
Yeah,
every
the
year
Sapphires
instead of
Gras,
Mardi
yeah.
Gras. Yeah, exactly. But there's two parts. So the second part of the float will entail Gen Y themes. So given the fact that nearly 50% of Indigenous Australians are under the age of 21,
Wow.
it's quite
Wow.
fitting
Okay.
that we have a Gen Y theme. So anything really that interests us guys. We actually have a very special guest today, James
Yeah.
Saunders.
Hey guys.
Hey
Hey,
James,
James.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Are you going to be in the float today?
I'm actually going to march with the Sydney Convicts.
Ah, the
with
Convicts.
with my rugby team. Yeah,
Right.
we're going to march with bringing about 100 people through the parade. We've been quite excited. We're going to have a large inflatable football, which will be on the back of the truck.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be as flashy as the Sapphires, but we're still going to represent. Yeah.
And so if you're not going for the flashy, tell me that you're going to be going for a bit of like shirts off.
Sure, there's
skin
going to be a bit
out
of
there.
skin. It's Mardi Gras.
This is rugby,
Come
this is rugby
on.
players we're talking
Keeping
about.
it real, James.
We kind of, some of the boys can take their shirts off if they want.
I believe James actually brought us a convict singlet, and
Ah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put him
Charmaine,
on the spot.
I see where you're going
and
with
I'm
this.
gonna ask him
I like
to put it on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only because I have a big crush on him, but unfortunately I am not a man. So,
Yeah.
Let's look
Yeah,
at
both
it. Yeah,
girlfriends.
come on, James. Whip this
Yeah.
shirt off.
Alright.
so this is as much
I
as
hope
I
you've
can
been
do.
to-
Okay, okay.
Have you been to the gym today, mate?
No, I haven't actually,
Ah.
so don't judge me too harshly.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh dear, see what I mean?
Take
It's
it
so
off.
unfair. So unfair.
But it's, so isn't that the thing with Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
Charmaine? It's
It
just
is, yeah.
Skin.
You can
Yeah.
look, but you can't
Exactly.
touch. Yeah.
Love
Thank
it.
you,
Awesome.
James.
Look at that.
Great.
There you go, guys.
Love it.
And you guys are bringing out some budgie smugglers as well.
Well, there's rumours there. We're trying to potentially head in that direction. They've
Yeah.
asked me to kind of help organise that. So we'll hopefully get some branded swimmers for the boys to wear around the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should be
Any
excited.
be
excuse
good.
to get the kid off.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, it's so wonderful to see the Aboriginal community so well represented. You know, not only in the Mardi Gras, but in the media, in sports. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy Mardi Gras.
And yeah, enjoy Mardi Gras.
Don't worry.
Thanks, guys. I'm up on the roof here now with Walgett's most famous export since Betty from Hyde dad, Maddie Shields. How are you? Happy Mardi Gras.
Thank you. Happy Mardi Gras to you too, and I'm well.
So how did you get involved in dance?
Well, I was dancing at a very young age. I started dancing when I was 9 years old, so that was like more like traditional Aboriginal dancing. And then I sort of went into jazz and a bit of hip hop, and then later on in life I started doing contemporary and Latin American and pole dancing.
Where did the pole come from? How did you get that involved?
I was watching pole dancing on YouTube actually, like these women with, you know, such strength and beauty, you know, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to try this out.
Now you do pole dancing classes as well. Tell us about those.
I've started teaching about a year ago. Anybody can come down, whether you're beginners, intermediate or advanced. I can teach you all the tricks.
And it's great for upper body strength, core
It is
strength.
absolutely
as we can
amazing.
see.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's really good for upper body strength.
And how do we find out about them?
Well, you can go on my website. It's www.maddyshields.com and check out all of, you know,
All the info's there.
All the info's there.
I'm going to let you get on the pole and show us what you do best. So,
Awesome.
mate, happy Mardi Gras.
Yep. Happy Mardi Gras to you too.
Let's see what you can do.
break, we have Boaz and the gorgeous boys from the Horizon.
I'm Bryn Edelstein, you're watching Insideout-TV.
Welcome back to Inside Out's Mardi Gras Kiki. Now we're joined by some of the cast and crew from the gay web series The Horizon. So, Boaz, not only are you the writer, you're also the director and producer, a man of many hats.
Yes.
So how did the web series come to be?
Well, a friend of mine came to me with the idea of doing a gay web series, and my background is writing for television. And I took the idea and ran with it, basically. Came up with an idea that was suitable for the web. And we got a bit of money to make it, and we did, and it was much more successful than we thought it was going to be. And then we got money to do a second series, and you know, strength to strength.
Great. Yeah. So you previously to this, you've been writing for, you know, some soaps, Packed to the Rafters. The content of Horizon is quite different, right?
Well, it's a lot racier,
yeah.
And which is fantastic. It's liberating because I am used to commercial television. It's been great because we're allowed to. I've been able to tell stories in a much more honest way, and yeah, it's been liberating.
Far cry from Sons and Daughters.
You're aging next. Yeah, it's a far cry from that, and even Packed to the Rafters. So it's great.
Mm. And Patrick, you're one of the actors.
I am.
In it,
yes.
And you play quite a unique role.
Yes,
So tell us a bit about that.
I play the resident drag queen, Wilma Bumhurt. So, yes.
What? Excuse me. What's her name?
Wilma Bumhurt. So, yeah.
And will it? Yeah.
Yes. I know. We'll find out. Yeah.
Okay. Playing a drag queen in the show, is that something you do outside of the show?
No,
or is
no,
it,
it's just
so it's just
the show.
specifically
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably the most challenging and liberating role.
I'm going to ask the specific question. What's going on downstairs? What are we approaching? Are we kind of
bit of a tuck and pull.
Tuck and pull?
Okay. Did you want to show us? Or?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Indigo, tell us a little bit about your character.
I play AJ McRae, and he's sort of like the anti-hero, would you say? Everyone sort of loves to hate him.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Okay,
let's call it what it is, eh?
Why do we love to hate him? What kind of tricks does he get up to?
Well, he's sort of the heartbreaker, and there's another character who has come to Sydney town, and they meet, and this character AJ sort of seems to break his heart every step along the way.
Just can't help himself.
Okay, so Boaz, you're the writer, you're orchestrating all of this. Is there going to be a point? Yeah. Is there going to be a point where AJ kind of learns his lesson?
We'll see, because we've done series 1 and 2, and we're planning seasons 3 and 4. And I mean, he'll definitely evolve as a character. I'm not quite sure what direction we'll take him in, but it will be interesting.
In terms of writing those stories, are you trying to be political and trying to give a message, or is it purely sort of entertainment purposes?
It's basically entertainment, but I'm trying to. I suppose I'm just trying to be honest, really. We are sponsored by Acon, and which is fantastic. They've been very supportive, and so there's safe sex messages throughout.
With your background in sort of a commercial writing as well, do you ever think there's going to be scope in the mainstream media for a show like this, or is it, you know, too edgy, or do you think the subject matter's too racy?
Well, I'm kind of torn, because of course we'd love to see it on a bigger stage, i.e. mainstream television, but then we might be hampered in terms of what stories we can tell and the way we tell them. So the web is actually a fantastic place for us.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much for joining us, guys. It's lovely to have you on the show.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Good luck
Happy
with
Mardi
the
Gras.
second or the third season.
Yeah.
And enjoy Mardi Gras. We're going to cross downstairs and we're going to see what is actually going down on the street.
Hey, we've met some people from Perth. Perth, welcome. Happy Mardi Gras. Give me a kiss. Happy Mardi Gras.
Thank you.
Now, what are you expecting to see tonight?
Lots of tits.
Lots of tits.
It's our bucket list.
Well, we can go and ticket Sydney Mardi Gras done.
We're here with Atlantis, who just came off a cruise.
The Atlantis cruise, welcome. Can I say on behalf of all of Australia, welcome boys. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
Is this your first Mardi Gras?
This is our first Mardi Gras.
Look, I can promise you that you're in for an absolutely amazing night tonight.
We're excited.
Hey guys, we're in the holding pen where all the floats are being held. It's not too far from parade time. I thought I'd come down and grab Trishy Dishy, who won the award for Best Costume Float last year. Trishy, darling, come here. Moment of your time. Tell me about your float this year.
Okay, I do hot candy parties in Sydney, and my float is Warriors for Love. I'm supporting breast cancer awareness today, and I have 90 people, 90 slaves.
90 bloody hot looking people. I've never seen a sexier bunch of people. Look, if I was going to be a Cleopatra, I want those people to guard me, huh? Now, that's almost a way to lose an eye. But honey, wish you all the best for tonight.
Thank you so much.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got a little bit of blonde boob envy going on here. In the studio, we have the gorgeous singer-songwriter Becky Cole and her fabulous partner, Livy O'Donovan. Ladies, you are looking smashing this evening.
Thank you.
Welcome to Insideout-TV. Obviously today is Mardi Gras. Becky, are you doing some sort of performance, something going on?
I am. We both are performing at Glamstand and cannot wait. It's first Mardi Gras, first opportunity to sing here, and first time possibly that there's been country music at Mardi Gras.
Exciting!
How about that?
Now, is it fair to say that this isn't an attire that we necessarily see you in usually?
You're not at Tamworth anymore,
No.
are
I
you?
put this on, I said, yep, we're not in the Outback anymore, are we?
Yeah.
How about that, eh?
But, you know, I think that'd fly in the Outback. I'm sure that'd be fine.
Absolute bling, it would work. It would work anywhere.
And Livy, now you're no stranger to the stage. You're a performer yourself.
That's right.
Can we expect a bit of a number from you tonight?
I'll be joining Becky. I'm going to try my hand at a bit of country music. Actually, I sang for the very first time in Tamworth this year, and this is my very first Mardi Gras.
Welcome!
Thank you.
Welcome.
And I understand that you guys wrote a song together specifically for tonight.
We did. We are going to be joining Women Say Something on their float, and we were asked to collaborate to write their theme song. So we wrote a song called Women Say Something, and it's going to be performed for the first time during the parade tonight. So we can't wait.
Fantastic.
Premiere.
Yeah.
Now, Becky, it's only been recently that you've come out. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah. On Australian Story on ABC, they approached me and they said, would you like to talk about your career? And, you know, I've been touring around Australia for 20 years, and they said, is there anything personal that you'd like to talk about? And I said, I know what you're getting at here. And because I guess it was no secret, I mean, it's not something, it's something that I kept, I suppose, from the audience, but not, you know, within my industry, I suppose people knew. And I said, yeah, okay, I think I'm ready. And there were a number of reasons why I did that, and I was really pleased with the way they handled it.
And how have they handled it? What's the response been from your adoring country music fans?
It's been really positive.
Great.
You know, it was uncharted territory. You know, I tour mainly in regional Australia, and I was hoping that it wouldn't, that I would be accepted still as, you know, as somebody that could still go out there and entertain. And I think I underestimated them. I think a lot of people do sometimes.
Apart from being a performer, you're also a mother as well.
I have a teenage son. My main reason for coming out, I want to show him that we live in a society where we can be ourselves. And I think as a mother that it's a really important thing. You know, and in my world it's crazy. I've been told I don't look like a mother, I don't look like a country singer, and I don't look like a lesbian. So I don't know what any of those are supposed to look like, but I'm all three.
You're looking like yourself.
You're looking pretty rocking tonight.
And obviously you're a mother as well.
I am a mother, that's right. My daughter's 3.5.
Great.
Yeah.
And so how's that, sort of, do you have a family, sort of, what's the setup there in terms of home living?
Well, you know, I mean, it's kind of early days, but we're all getting along extremely well. We did Christmas at each other's houses.
Oh.
That's big.
That's pretty good.
It's big in the lesbian world, I tell you.
I bet. Personally, in terms of your influence towards music, do you have do you have other genres that you particularly like, or are you kind of sort of solely involved in the country music as well?
No, I'm a country singer because my mum was, and as I got older, I discovered all other styles of music, and I'm heavily influenced by a lot of R&B and soul and rock. I'm a big fan of quintessential Aussie rock chick.
Yeah.
That's sort of Chrissy Amphlett, you know. And,
what about Pink?
Absolutely. I've got 2 tickets already to
see
Pink later on the team. So, you know, I mean, I'm heavily influenced, and one of the biggest compliments I get are people that say, I hate country music, but I had a great time at your show. And I go, well, you know, that's what it's all about. It's about changing people's perceptions. So, you know, they don't necessarily think that I look or sound like a traditional country singer. But as I said before, I also don't look like a traditional lesbian or a traditional mother. So.
Yeah, you know, the lines are blurred.
Out the door with traditions. We're at Mardi Gras.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a fabulous Mardi Gras.
I can't wait to enjoy Mardi Gras and to enjoy it with somebody that I'm really enjoying spending time with. Is kind of the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Heartwarming stuff here. Thanks, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, as you can see, the party is really getting into full swing. You know, we have come so far from that first parade back in 1978 when 53 people were arrested, taken down to the jail cells and absolutely beaten. The Sydney Morning Herald then named and shamed them in the paper the next day. But now we have a celebration of love and a celebration of what we have achieved. We've got a lot more to go, but we are getting there. Guys, it's going to be an absolutely fantastic night. Back to you in the studio.
Adam, when I think of Mardi Gras, I think of fun, I think of sequins, I think of fabulous, I think of bold.
You think of me.
I think of your pants.
Thank you.
But more so, I think of Miss Bryn Edelston.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
A pleasure. What brings you to Mardi Gras?
Well, you guys, but also I've heard it's one of the best Mardi Gras in the world, so I've been dying to come here. I mean, I've seen it on TV, I've heard people talk about it, but I just wanted to see it for myself.
So have you been to other Mardi Gras parades in the States?
Yeah, but nothing like this. I mean, just from Arizona, we're in my hometown state, and yeah, it's nothing compared to this.
So this is your first Mardi Gras then?
This is crazy here.
Fabulous.
It's amazing.
They say that Mardi Gras is this crazy party with, you know, sequins and people going nuts. Is that kind of your personality? Do you like to party like that, or are you?
You know what, I love the sequins. I'm not a big drinker, so I don't know about the partying part, but I love to have a good time. But I thought, okay, this could be really good, because for once in my life, I may not just completely stand out.
Yeah.
So Bryn, you've had a big year. You've had Dancing with the Stars. You've had My Bedazzled Life. How did you find your entrance into television?
It was so unexpected, but it's been such a blessing. I mean, I'm having the time of my life making these shows, and I have a few things coming up this year, which I'm really excited about, but you'll have to watch and see.
Really? So no juicy details for us tonight at Inside Out?
No, they might cut me.
Okay. Now, just as a special thanks for coming on the show, Adam and I have a couple of gifts for you.
We've got this lovely thing brought to you by Bravo.
Oh.
Now it's a new device that's been launched, and it is a device to help store your bras. It's not a sexual device.
It's really cool. Yeah.
I didn't say it, you did.
So it came about. This lovely lady was sick and tired of her bras being ruined, and so she's created this filing system where you can stack your bras on. We thought we'd give you that as a little token to say thank you for coming onto the show tonight.
Oh, thank you. Very thoughtful.
There you are.
I've kind of done one better though.
What?
Yeah, I have personally organised some strapping young escorts for horse. How lucky can one girl get? Oh! Thanks for joining us. I'm Amelia Ryan.
And I'm Adam Petticini.
Do I get a kiss too?
Okay.
Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
Mardi Gras!